I had the most awkward fucking breakfast I've ever had.
With who?
A couple weeks ago, I was in Florida. I was
driving his Tesla around.
I drove my Tesla to Florida on one charge. But anyway, I was in Florida. I woke up early to go to, obviously, where else? Avatar Land in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
And so I went there, went on a couple rides. Well, went on the same ride a couple times. But anyway, I waited for the restaurant to open. It was like, oh shit, it doesn't open for another 5 minutes. Well, I'm fucking hungry.
Did you just look at like a Dragon Zord watch to do that?
No, this is the digitizer.
Does that even tell the time?
To do with the story.
Yeah, what time?
It has nothing to do with the story.
What time is it?
I can't. It doesn't say. But the
morphin'
point.
time.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, I'm waiting for this restaurant to open. Satuli Canteen. I'm waiting for it to open.
The Thule Canteen?
Finally,
you're not allowed to eat there? Wait.
Finally, at 10:30, this is serious. At 10:30, it opens up, and I'm like, okay, good, finally. Because they have like good, like, you can make your own bowl full of shit. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, so I wait for that restaurant. The doors open. Okay, thank God. And I walk into okay, it's the whole, like, here's where you eat. There's nobody in there. I was the first person to walk in.
You were the first person the doors open.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, no way.
Because I'm starving.
Right.
And I walk in, and I turn the corner into where you order food, and there are probably 50 employees all standing there looking at me.
Oh, shit.
Nice. Awaiting you.
You went to a Disneyland restaurant when it fucking opened.
And they're all looking at me, but it wasn't like things were running. They were all just standing there, like, not doing anything, all in silence.
Waiting for you to choose.
And this girl is at the front of the group, and she is looking back at them like, And a dude in the kitchen, I hear go, "Is he the only one that's showing? Is he? That's it? Okay."
Yeah.
And she goes, "Okay, well, we'll just do it." Okay. Every day we have a ceremony that begins our day of feasting and dining on the world of Pandora, which has given us these great gifts. And I'm like, oh my God, they have like a daily thing.
That's cool.
I thought there'd be like, people behind me or something, but nobody showed up. So it's just me, and they're going, in the Avatar language, Sivako means up to the challenge, and Umvayata means you're hungry.
Dang, you memorized it.
And Hurata means thank you, planet. Means thank you, planet, for this gift.
Hell yeah.
Which of those phrases did you say?
So and then I'm like, and they're all looking at me, and the dudes in the back are like,
they looked at their dragon morphers also.
They're just like wondering what, like, and I'm like, am I supposed to do? So I go, okay, what's Na'vi language for chicken quesadilla?
Got him. Yeah.
And two of them are like, ha. And I'm like, well, did I not say the right
You're
thing?
not one with Ewa?
And she goes,
we serve that after 10.
She goes, just say Sivako. Oh, Sivako. Yeah, and then the dude is like, finally, and he walked, and anyway, and then they all got to work.
What just fell?
His other morpher.
The
Did you notice he was wearing two?
I really wanted to tell the story without talking about the fucking wristwear.
I think you shouldn't have worn it.
Yeah, it was live and learn.
It's like coming onto the podcast and wearing a mask and then going,
I said it wasn't important.
To be fair, you're wearing two costume toy pieces. That kind of calls our attention.
Well, that's not like
and
you were blinking.
More
the
the
lights
breakfast
weren't on.
story.
You looked at him too.
But so you said that.
They all looked pissed off at me that I didn't say the right thing, and it was like I don't know. I just wanted to get noodles and leave.
I don't think they were pissed off at you. They probably felt so embarrassed
that it was only you
to go through all that for one.
I mean,
guy.
I'm sure it's 90% that, but still.
What do you think happens if no one walks in when they open?
They're like, phew.
Do they like wait? Do you think they have to do that at the beginning of the day?
I don't know.
They have to say it opens at 10 and nobody comes in till like 10:23. 23
do they
minutes
stand in that spot
That's
until?
what I think they do. I
don't
think
know.
they wait until they can do their avatar speech.
But
Sivako.
it's just weird because they told me like 10. They
Yeah.
told me 5 different terms, but then they were mad that I didn't say the first one.
And
Sivako.
clearly, they
I
didn't
don't
know who they were dealing with because you don't give a shit
Yeah.
about any of that stuff.
You skip cutscenes. You weren't even paying attention to the first half of that speech.
Probably.
So I don't skip cut. What the fuck
I know
is
that
wrong?
was. I said that for the
Sean's
purpose
not
of the
here.
joke.
That's
Sean's
a
not
diss.
here.
True,
Okay.
true. That
I
was
like
just.
I like that. That's the thing he got mad about.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I did it for the punchline on that one.
Excuse me. I don't fucking skip cutscenes.
I don't. Yeah, don't lump me in with those fucking normies. So anyway, so then I buy my food and I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. And then a family came in as I was like leaving, and I went, oh, you guys got to do it again. And they were like, what? Oh, and they didn't do it again.
No, they must do it only once a day. Right?
Yeah, you get
that's
one.
it.
It's a ceremony. You're a rich bitch,
What?
and that's like rich person problems.
What? Did they have to speak on Pandora?
That you're the first person into the Avatar Land restaurant, and the whole staff did a ceremony for you, and you didn't care.
No, that's
at
early
all.
bird gets the worm.
You know, you know what? Breakfast. No, what would have been a rich bitch attitude about it is if I tweeted that, like, I had a Pandora breakfast today. They did the Sivako, and I didn't even fucking care. But no, I cared.
Yeah, he didn't tweet about it. He waited for the podcast.
No, I
and then
did
he-
tweet about it.
Oh, Jesus
Sure,
Christ.
I did.
You're not helping
actually did.
yourself. What
I
did you
no,
say?
Thought
because
you
I was
saved us.
sweating after that. It was so awkward.
Sean,
so I tweeted. I was like,
Put the tweet on the screen right now.
I had a very awkward breakfast in Pandora today.
So what did you get in your bowl?
Yeah.
Oats? Oh,
Did they have a chicken quesadilla?
Oh, hang on. Hang on. Just a
I
second.
had moved on. I'm so far in the future. I wasn't even thinking about that
How did you
anymore,
get so
but
far in the
I
future?
had noodles. I had noodles. You pick your when you're in Pandora.
Yeah.
Okay. You pick your. No, that's the wrong code. You're not going to do anything.
You're gonna make him teleport to
No.
the command center.
Just
No, the transport code is 259.
congrats.
There he goes.
That was it.
Everybody.
You just Grubhubbed another Sivako plate. It's on its way.
Those are those
that thing-
plastic? They
This
don't
has
they don't have metal ones yet.
Metal too.
Oh,
No,
okay,
there's
cool.
die-cast, but
Nice.
this one has voice control, but it's all in Japanese, so I
Go ahead.
I
Okay, but what are the
imported it,
phrases
so-
since you know them?
Well,
Ohio
fortunately,
gozaimasu.
Rocco
Ohio
does speak
gozaimasu.
Japanese.
Nandesu? It's not working.
It's not- yeah.
Yeah, there must be something wrong.
I
It's
don't-
a dialect.
I don't
thing.
speak Japanese. What did you just say? Could we get a translation?
This is a Morphard.
Sean-
This
Sean
is not a
will do it.
Morphard.
What
This-
does the other one do?
This one increases their battle power while they're already morphed.
What's your current battle power, Rocco?
Well, here, you got a close up? All right. 1 is safe.
All right.
2 is only if you really need it. But if you hit 3,
like KO
like
10
it's
type
like that could kill you. So don't unless you really have to.
Are you man
I'm
enough?
not. I'm okay.
By the end of
Come
this,
on.
by the end of the episode, we will hit 3.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Every time they have to use that, they end up hitting 3.
No. Well, they did at the end of the series.
They saved
okay.
it. Oh wow.
That's the
You're
sound
like
of
Buzz
death.
Lightyear.
And
That's the sound of you dying, right?
no. That's the sound of I have power now. And then when they put it, and then when they jump in their mecha, they sit at the console and they
I thought that
take
was
it
level
off
3.
and they plug it into the console
Oh.
and it powers.
Do you think the Power Rangers ever tell stories about going to Avatar Land and the morpher falls off, and then they can't jump in the mech?
In their Sivako
No.
bowl, their power morpher drops
Oh.
off right in there.
That's where I left off. So when
Never
you eat
happens.
when you eat in Pandora, you make a bowl. They ask what's your protein. I said beef and pork is
Pandora,
fine.
Florida.
They said what's your base, and I said noodles is fine. And then they said what's your sauce,
Yeah.
and I said surprise me.
Sauce
I
boss
said
here.
hey.
Something I'd want to hear less.
I said Navi, thrill me, and they just
Oh my
put some
God.
like
Damn.
spicy sauce on it.
Are the costumes
sauce.
that I know some of the food service workers wear like a special outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Were they kind of like Pandoran costumes? How's that look?
No, they look like they're part of the Earth Federation
Earthly.
that came to.
Oh, all the good guys. Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, so
well,
the high-tech
Avatar
guys-
Land technically takes place decades after the original movie because all that war stuff is over.
the remake.
There are humans that are trying to rehabilitate the planet,
Make
and
it
that's
better.
who's there now.
Okay.
and so they just have Earth.
That doesn't sound canon.
It doesn't sound interesting at all.
No, it is. Well, go there.
Yeah, Kevin's right. Movie's
I
not out
trust
yet.
JC.
You haven't seen the sequels.
We were talking before the podcast started. It's been so long since the first Avatar came out, 10 years.
Yeah.
And they have 4 planned. There were 5, but I guess now there's 4. Something like that.
I think there's 4 total. Yeah.
Okay, 4 total. At this rate, it's going to be 50 years before all of these movies come out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, well, I mean, that's if one came out this year, it would be 10 years, and it's not even coming out this year.
But wouldn't it be a James Cameron move that by the last one he invents avatars, so you won't be dead by the last one?
Whoa.
You think the
You're
James
really
Cameron
blue.
move for Avatar is to invent
It could be.
avatars?
No, he's saying, wouldn't that be cool?
If any director would do that, it would be him.
JC,
if any film director were to create continued life,
dude, on the 7th day, he's going to rise.
Yeah.
What?
who
Wouldn't it be him?
JC, James Cameron.
on the 7th
On
day?
the 7th day.
That's like a prophecy that real Cameron heads get into.
Because he dove to the bottom of the ocean. Why can't he do something crazy?
nice.
Yeah, like really extend life and
Yeah, make
we'll
a crazy
become,
new life form.
you know, merge with AI. Who produced that, may I ask? Oh, that was Spielberg. Shit.
Yeah.
What?
Speaking of Spielberg,